Friday is here and saw 5 games in the K. We take a look at all of them in this vid. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We take it to Vladivostok first, where Admiral play host to Vitez. The Sailors open scoring with a power play marker late in the first period. Alexander Osipov shoots from on top of the circle and Oleg Lomacko buries the rebound. They double their lead just over a minute later. Adam Almquist finds the puck at the boards. On the rebound, he throws it in the slot and it goes in off a defenseman. 2-0 Admiral. Vitez almost get back in 9 seconds of the period, but Denis Arlovich-Gruchkov hits the post. Second period now, Vitez on an odd-man rush. Arlovich-Gruchkov passes it across the ice to Jakub Jurabek, and he's robbed by Juha Alkinora. What a blocker save. Early moments of the third, Martin Bakosh winds up and fires it from long range. Ding! It goes back into play of the pipe. A few minutes later, Alexander Semin finds the loose puck in the slot and takes a shot, but Alkinora comes out on top again. Vitez finally solved the finish net matter with just over a minute remaining to play in regulation. Alexei Makeyev with the goal, Miro Altonen and Alexander Semin with the assists. But it's all in vain. Marcus Young scores the empty netter to bag it. Admiral end their 2-game drought as they take it 3-1 at home ice. We're now in Novosibirsk, where Sibir face off against Yakured. A week ago, Sibir beat the Jesters 4-1 in Helsinki. The Virstas strike first on this one. Samuel Episton loads from the blue line and hits the top corner. Nice shot to get the scoring going. They make it a 2-0 game late in the period as Ahti Oksanen blazes to the net and slings it past Harry Sattery. This one comes unassisted. Sibir swaps Sattery for Alexei Krasikov after that and bring it back to even with 2 power play goals midway through the second period. First, Josip Pustanin converts it a 2-man advantage. Shortly after that, Alexander Sharov snaps it home from the dot. Andrei Yermakov and Igor Milovzorov with the assists. Yakured get back in the lead 4 minutes later as they get another unassisted marker. Henry Ikarin jams it in from the slot this time. It takes Sibir just over a minute to find the equalizer. This time Sharov and Milovzorov set up Viktor Komarov for his 4th of the season. They get another one over the goal line just a few moments later, but it's waved off after video review. The puck was kicked into the net, no goal. Game-winning marker comes late in regulation. Jesse Jonsson puts it past Alexei Krasikov off a great pass by Brian O'Neill from inside. Yakured stayed perfect on this road trip as they beat Sibir 4-3. We move on to Nizhny Novgorod now, where Torpedo lets him up against Akbars, who topped the league. Onside gets on the board late in the first as they convert it a power play. Zayaredis slides it in front and Stanislav Bocharov scores his 12th of the year. Akbars get back even just over 2 minutes into the second. Slava Leshenko wires it home from the circle. Torpedo scored a power play midway through the period, but the goal was waved off after video review. Incredibly, the puck never fully crossed the line. The Virstas grabbed the lead late in the frame. Rookie Artem Galimov gets his 8th goal of the year as he sneaks to the slot and beats Andrei Tikhomirov. Torpedo tied up before the intermission. Charles Ganaway puts it in the middle of the ice and Kirill Rakov sends it past Adam Raderboard. Early in the third, now 4-on-4 hockey, and captain Denis Barantsov makes it 3-2 for Torpedo. Georgian Schroeder gets his 2nd assist of the night on the play. But it's going to be a heartbreak finish for Nizhny Novgorod fans. With less than 3 minutes on the clock, 19-year-old Daniil Zhuravlov scores his first career KHL goal. And in the final minute of regulation, Akbar scored a power play to steal the win. Patrice Cormier celebrates his 10th goal of the season. Akbar's taking 4-3 on the road. Minsk, Belarus is our next stop. Dynamo hosts Saristal tonight. There's no stopping the Virstas in the opening period. Igor Geraskin is left all alone at the far post and he taps it in to put Saristal in the lead. Less than a minute later, Nikita Khlistov puts it on net from on top of the circle and it goes past Jonas Enroth into the back of the net. A minute goes by and they make it 3-0. Former Oilers peak Bogdan Yakimov scores on this frantic play. Dynamo find the back of the net 6.5 minutes into the second. Captain Andrei Kostitsyn scores from the hash marks. Ryan Spooner with the primary assist. Spooner has a chance to bring his team back to within 1 meter to the period, but he fails to beat Vladislav Podipolsky on a breakaway. But he does score a meter to the third. Spooner puts it between the wickets of Podipolsky on a power play, and it's 3-2. With just over a minute remaining in regulation, Bogdan Yakimov cuts to the slot of the wing, tries to shove it in, and the puck goes in. No goal, says the official. Goal interference was in place. A few minutes later, Dynamo have the extra attacker out, and Timo Pulkkinen one-times it in for his 16th goal of the season. Tie game. He goes to the shootout, and Severstal still win it. Alexander Petunin is the only one who scores on his attempt. Dynamo overcome a 3-goal deficit, but still lose it in the shootout. 4-3 is your final. Our last game of the day is taking place in Yaroslavl as Lokomotiv beat Dynamo Moscow. The two are currently tied 1-1 in the season series. We're less than 5 minutes into the game, and Cats prospect Grigory Denisenko delivers a huge hit on Mix Indrishis in the neutral zone. No call made on the play, but Indrishis did not return to action after this. The blue and white open scoring midway through the period. Mikhail Tchaikovsky slams it home from on top of the circle. Dynamo make it 2-0 late in the frame. Andrei Alexeyev scores his second goal of the season with a redirect on Andrei Mironov shot. Early in the second now, Vadim Shipachyov passes it to Yosef Yetsin, and he tees it up and fires it past Ilya Konovalov for his 12th. The night is down for Konovalov after that, as he's relieved by Alexander Lazushin in net. Neither to the period, Rushan Rakika springs up for a breakaway while both teams miss a man, but Ivan Bacharov comes out on top. Moscow essentially put it out of reach a few minutes later as veteran Maxim Afidagenov gets to the net with a burst of speed and roofs it past Lazushin. That's all they're gonna need. Ivan Bacharov stops 25 shots for his second shutout of the season, and Dynamo take it 4-0 on the road. And that's it for a KHL update, but do come back tomorrow as we're going to have 4 more games for you to enjoy, including Admiral versus Kunlun Red Star and Tractor against Metallurg. My name is Andrea Sachenka, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.